One. 2.
All right, that's 2 minutes. The damn text box is too big. I can't figure. Why is it always changing? Why is everything changing? Welcome, STRG Sven. Good to see you. Niner life, bang bang Niner gang. Torrey Hunter was a damn good center fielder. Yeah, no, one of the best center fielders I ever saw. What Steve Finley out there, center field. Steve Finley, God, that's an old name. I get his name right. I think those like also Angel, huh? Anyways, welcome, guys. We got sports cards, baseball cards, as Mr. Mangini would say. Last play. Yep. That sounds about right. Let's see. Let's start with this. Let's just jump right in. This was waiting for people to get in here. Welcome, Sven. Why is that? I got to get the text off the screen. Why is it covering my face? It was never like that before. I got a style, theme. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That should fix it. All right. How about this? Let's check it out. Comments. Jim Edmonds. That's who I was thinking of. Thank you. I don't know why I said Steve Finley. Jim Edmonds, hell of a center fielder. Holy cow. You read my mind, Dom. Reef, what's up? Thanks for always being here. Some new helmets and hash marks. What's going on? Jerry. We're just waiting for some people to get here. I saw this. We'll start with this. Never ends. It's all a corporate shill. They're all in bed. Maybe I'm wrong. Where's the volume?
All right, let's rip it.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep. All right.
Well, I'm going to start that over. I want to hear them say it.
All right, Reese, what did you just do?
You got an Emerald Slab Pack.
All right, let's rip it.
All right.
Hold on. That needs one of these. That needs one of these.
Shut your damn mouth.
Sure does.
Here we go. You ready?
Yep. All right. This is the Emerald Arena Club. Emerald football. Oh, the moment of truth. Come on.
What's it going to be? Is they going to make money here? We're not going to make money. First comment. Unregulated gambling. I mean, but it's not just me that thinks this. I'm one of the few that make content on it. It's you guys that think this, and there's people messaging me that think this. You look on social media comments, very first one. I mean, it's not 81 likes on this thing. Unregulated gambling. Not only that, it's false. To me, the advertising seems to me, it's what bugs me more than anything. I mean, it just bugs me more than anything, the way it's marketed, pushed. She goes on Jim Rome. Did I just nail the grail? I mean, teapot. Is that the trout you've been wanting?
Come on. Grail.
Oh,
Ooh, what is that?
Jalen Hurts 3-color RPA to 50.
What? Is that really?
Yeah,
Dude, that's pretty nice.
that's pretty good.
Arena Club Emerald Packs, SCI 20% off.
You just made the list.
Oh, it never ends. Take that money. Here's a theory of mine. The reason they have to do this is because the bills aren't paying themselves. The card shop's expensive, a lot of employees, the YouTube thing's not paying off. You know, you got to take these kind of sponsorship deals. Arena Club's probably putting out a lot of money for that. And you have to take them because the content doesn't speak on itself. And it's a tough business as is. What's up, Sports Card Queen, STRG, Kinger, Collector Charles, as always. Let's see. His trade stream is live. So, yeah, of course. Let's go see what's going on. His trade stream. The chat and myself, people, viewers, we can only stand so much of Jeff Wilson. So we're not going to watch him forever. What do we got here? We got a Chris Sewell video, more Torrey Hunter. All right, let's check out baseball cards. God damn you, Mangini, getting stuck in my head. Is this live? This is new trade 60,000 2 weeks ago. All BS. Let's click this. Hope you guys are having a good day. I actually did something interesting today. 2 years ago, I don't know if some of you know this, I shared it, but I paralyzed my left hand and pretty much my left arm using a massage gun under my armpit. My arm froze when my hand turns brown. It's been healing over the 2 years. Nerves are pretty tough. So this morning, I went and played paintball. I haven't played paintball since I was 20 years old, probably, but me and some coworkers who are good friends, we played paintball for 4 hours. It was on and off and some chill time, but I was crawling and it was fun. The paintball was fun. I want to play. Paintball was a good time. Let's see. Live and no, this is 2 weeks ago. First time going live in 2 weeks. Night 2, night 1. Boy, were those terrible. This has to be better than those. And I would argue those two didn't really seem all that live.
Go, Stop. Good luck. We always take the Chiefs.
Hey,
Jeff.
does that look like a trade? Hold up. This is called Making Big Trades Live at Cards HQ Trade Night. What about this is a trade? This is not the first thing I expected to see. That's nothing to do with the trade. No, he's not a live guy. Agree. He's not a... Oh, well, I'll save that. How many people are in here? Ho, 254. God, would I love it. It's not going to happen, but I would love in the next half hour to break this number 259. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your bald-headed granny, 259. Let's get more than him tonight with 400,000 goddamn subscribers. And it's not even a trade, but that's crazy, man. 259. The stream started 2 hours ago. It's plenty of time for people to filter in. 259. 256. That's not good.
We'll always take the Chiefs.
They'll always
Congratulations.
take the Chiefs.
Here.
Let's get a little Mahomey.
Next
Get a
one's
little
live.
Mahomey.
Good luck, guys. Every
Shut
team
your
with
damn
David
mouth.
Trails just makes it there's no floor. There truly is no floor, and that's the beautiful of everything that we get to do. I love the development of this product. It's something that's different from the first one that's ever come out.
Definitely got it better.
The development has just continues.
It's been great development, just great development, folks. That's what we're here for, the development. Even though it's called Trade Night Live, and it sure looks like they're doing some sort of break with some sort of gambling and some sort of, this looks like we'd see in Vegas at a big board or on a fantasy draft night with money involved. This is not a trade. I mean, it's been live 2 hours. You got to keep it moving, keep it pushing. I expected to see some trading.
Chargers for CM Gator. Appreciate you, CM Gator. We need to go Gators button in here.
Gator take.
I need to go, especially after tonight. We need a way to hype it up a little bit here.
We got some stuff for you today.
Do we?
Sports Card
We
Queen
got some
gets
new
it.
animation.
Tim,
We
SF
haven't really
Giants.
been here too much
Thanks
with
for
the
always
Grail.
popping
All right,
in. Good
Too
to see
much.
you.
All right, we're
James
gonna have fun with
Wood.
some new
First time I've
animations
seen.
tonight.
We're going on a little treasure hunt.
Oh, all right.
A little treasure hunt.
Okay, all right. What is that? I like that.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? What's the word I'm not supposed to say? Jesus Christ.
Into the danger zone.
It's so, look at this. That's why 250 people are watching. So bad. So bad. I saw this comment. I wanted to read it. This whole I spent 200K, 60K, 100K, etc. on cards is out of control. What are kids that are watching this content? And I also think, Eric, that that's overblown. I do think younger people or new people, younger people are new to the hobby. You could be in your 30s or 40s and find this guy. It's new people in the hobby kind of see this first, or they see the big amount. They don't know all the intricacies, the nuances. But kids can't, they fair 60, 100. People are so over that content. I was saying, it's just, who the hell cares? It's a little flex, or maybe they used to get views, or those videos did well. They don't do well anymore. I think anyone doing that and having a lot of views, they're probably not organic. That is a take. But yeah, I agree with you. It's, Eric, stupid content, lazy content, repetitive content. Number one, bit easy there. Lazy content. It did well for them before, so we're just going to keep doing this bullshit. It's easy content, and it's a bit of a flex. Some of those deals aren't even real. Here it is on camera. Okay, we'll trade back. Good job. Hey, let's go get lunch.
I like that. There we go. And Jacob's going on a treasure hunt. I love that.
I tell you, Charles been working hard, man.
I like it. I like to see it.
They've been
Jacob
working.
If I'm going to watch this,
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh no.
5 beers.
Oh
6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
and I still can't watch that shit.
The Lions.
They've been working hard. The Lions coming off for Jacob. Next one's live at $1 here, guys. Good luck. Some nice grabs to get us rolling with a full case of grails out there. Let's do it, baby.
All right, I'm not going to watch this. I have no interest. This is terrible. Yeah, I mean, you guys a helmet. You're onto it. I mean, for sure. 10. Oh, we got to get that up. Oh, Astro, what's up, bro? Funny you mentioned Spinotron at James. He's the only one pumping the majority of the NFL market. I'll have to look more into that. Funny you mentioned Spinotron. Hey, NFL tomorrow. That'll be fun. Hell yes. Football tomorrow. All right. I did interview the guy from PSA before we came on, interviewed him. I did do some vetting. We spent a lot. He got a little defensive from chat because I don't think he realized that, former employees are not speaking out left and right. It's kind of rare to hear some insight from a former. Now, he only worked there 5 months. Someone says Niners 2.5 favorites. They lost Debo. Ayuk's hurt, if I'm not wrong. I'm not saying the Niners won't win or couldn't win and it won't be good, but the Niners aren't the same team they were 2 years ago. They're definitely not the same team they were a few years back. Seattle's nothing to write home about, but it is a division rivalry. I think they're on the road. I want to say it's in Seattle. I could be wrong. I don't know off the top of my head, so I don't necessarily agree with this, but I don't have anything in for tomorrow. Week 1 always kills me. Truthfully, week 2, week 3, I normally do well. Week 1 always crushes me. So I'm just staying away from week 1. I want to see things for myself. But where's the former PSA grader? All right. So I just interviewed him. We did it off camera. You got a little chat, kind of, make sure you vet him. So here's the email. Welcome to Collector Assignment, Rocco. That's who we interviewed. His name's Rocco. He also shared his orientation book here. Welcome to Collector's Orientation. He shared more. He didn't want me to share that on camera. No problem. There's no doubt in my mind this guy worked for PSA, and you'll make the judgment for yourself when you watch the video. But the other thing I want to say is nothing was crazy. There's no, he didn't share anything. Yeah, it's in Seattle. That's what I thought. There's nothing like, oh, okay, he's not sharing going off on something or something that doesn't make sense. You're not going to see a lot of dirt, and there's some, but mostly it was interesting. How often do you get to talk to somebody that worked at PSA? He worked there 5 months, December 2023 to April 2024. I think SGC, we didn't get into that part, but I think SGC was bought out right about that time. We talked about the work environment. Also, I thought about it. The video is going to do far better than putting it on live. I mean, I make content. That's what I have to do. If I put out a video saying I interviewed a former PSA employee, that video, it should do pretty strong. But if you're at the live and you're with us now, this is what we discussed. Work environment, he goes over. Rocco went over I didn't realize that at PSA you could grade a bit of a conflict of interest. What do you think? PSA employees get discounts on grading cards. He said they don't get to grade. Well, we'll save it for the video, but I was a little, I did not know that. I was surprised to hear that. Did sports card people work at PSA, or what type of vibe of the people that were at PSA? This was an interesting one that he kind of mentioned, is like, dude, the pay there's not good. Even the graders are making like $25 an hour. So basically this kid that's making $25 an hour is deciding your fate on high-end sports cards. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Maybe I'm wrong, but what's better content? What Jeff's doing right now with 250 people in there, or this? You know, I mean, this is I spent an hour talking to this guy last night. He was got a little frustrated. You know, I was trying to vet him. I'm telling you, it's not personal, man. It's just people from PSA don't really share their experiences very often. He didn't really build a loyalty to it. He worked there 5 months. Hey, bro, me and 10 and I'll buy you lunch. Hey, bro, give me a 10 and I'll buy you lunch. It must not be. I have no idea. And then Rocco's experience and stories with PSA. So I don't know. The video will run 45, 50 minutes. It's about how long the conversation was. Most of it, I don't have to cut almost anything. It went start to end. No, we had our personal chat off camera. So anyways, that'll come out, I'm hoping tonight. Sunday's normally a really good day for the channel. Most viewers on YouTube. But NFL starts tomorrow. With NFL starting tomorrow, that's probably going to change things. I'm PSA employee to coworker. I'm going to work at PSA and grade 10,000 cards for a discount. Exactly, right? That's a crazy. I am shocked they get a discount. I felt like there was one other thing that took me aback, and I can't. We finished this interview a half hour ago, and then I had to prepare for the live, and then after the live, I'll go edit that down, and hopefully it'll be out late tonight. But that's it. I would say that there was nothing extremely crazy, nothing. But it's interesting. It was a good conversation, and from someone that worked at PSA not that long ago. What else? I wanted to. Oh, did I get rid of that page? I must have got. Oh no, I'm over here. This is a little bit high. Too much text here. The hobby hype video content keeps. Do I want to get into this? No, this is boring. This is why I can't make a hobby hype video. This shit's boring. I do believe in auto vintage rookies. You've heard me say it. I believe in this Magic the Gathering stuff big time. What else we got here? Card shows are still alive. Yeah, I think card shows are still doing very well. And I think the mix between trading card games and sports cards is what keeps them busy, keeps them moving, keeps them thriving. They seem full, a lot of business, but it is a very healthy mix. You go to a local card show, my local card show, one of them, front row is turned into 70% trading cards, Pokemon mainly, 30% sports cards. Now we have a Las Vegas card show. It's going to be its third time here. That's more 70% sports cards and 30% Pokemon. But these shows are still thriving 5 years later. I don't think they're going to all of a sudden, it doesn't make sense. This has no correlation to the high-end market. The people going to those shows, the front row card show, are not bringing $70,000. The people going to the front row card show are local families, local people that want to go to a card show, see Pokemon cards, see sports cards. So no relation, but there are people going to those shows, and trading cards and Pokemon definitely helps the shows. I have one other topic there I want to say. Yeah, no, but I don't necessarily believe that. I'm trying to be I don't even believe it. Anyways, I want to look at the Magic Bird Johnson rookie card, because if you see Jordan skyrocketing, Giffrey card, this card's, if certain cards continue to make a huge push, this card's high on the list. And so if we look at a PSA 6, this is just the last 2 years. If we look at all time, you're going to see the huge COVID spike and then just the drop down. And based off this, there's a tiny tick curve back up, but not really. I prefer to say, looking at the last 2 years, 2 years ago, right around $800, and today, 770 and 963, 870. So the recent sale was $775. But that's a little low. The card's been selling higher than that. I don't know about that. 700, 727. So you'd say this card has kind of stayed flat over the 2 years in a PSA 6. And this is my favorite card of all time. I mean, it's just simple as that. It has Magic. I was born in 85. My family's a huge Laker fan. This is their idol here. Bird on the same. They're both rookies. They both had competitors going through college. And then you add Dr. J to the card. I want the autograph version. That's what, in the next year, I hope to pick up this card, but a triple auto. And it sells for between $3,000 to $4,000. Here in a PSA 6, this card's selling for $775. And the chart was pretty flat. I'm going to do a PSA 5, and then we'll look at the higher end, or the higher grade. a little, kind of flat. This is a good chart. I see nothing wrong with this chart. You hope it gradually spikes, takes a little more. But it's a healthy chart. No manipulation there. No manipulation. PSA 7. By the way, it's selling for $700, $690. Did we already just look up a PSA 7? I feel like we did a 6. Also pretty flat, a recent tiny spike, but overall that's a flat chart, very healthy, no manipulation. PSA 8 selling for $3,300. There's a lot of them, over 3,000 of them, but that's a little bit. That's what we got into. That's what we got into with the PSA with Rocco. First of all, a PSA 8 is going to get cracked. So if you get back a PSA 8 and you think it got undergraded, you think you can want to try again. I'm not saying there's not 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 of these graded. There's quite a bit, but also quite a bit of PSAs are going to get cracked open. So this number is a little inflated, not fully inflated, but some. Rocco told me that they know there's a flag when I assume it's his experience. I don't think it's anything dirty to say, but he said it in the interview, there's when they get a card they know. Yeah, they only know why he got a little confused because it's been a while, but they only know on serial number cards. But if you sent in the 66 out of 100 Aaron Judge card serial number, you crack it and you send it back, they flag it. They do know. They don't do anything about it. They grade it again. They might even give it a different goddamn grade. I mean, that's the whole point. They do, but they still know in their system that, hey, this went through us before. I found that very interesting. I didn't know that. But yes, way too, well, not when we get to a 9. James, when we get to a 9, it's not way too many graded. And you got to understand, these are legends. I mean, there's no, by the way, there's no Bird single rookie card. So you can cut this in half. There is no Bird, there is no Bird rookie card to go get. There is no Magic rookie card to go get. This is it. So there's 3,000. So fine, 1,500 Magics, 1,500 Birds, and you throw Dr. J on it. Maybe it's too many graded. When you compare it to the Griffey or the Jordan, it's far less than those. And then you compare it to something like Wemby, it's not even the same stratosphere, but this is only $634 at a 9, and that's why it holds the premium of $16,000. And they're probably not giving out too many 9s at this point. Another healthy flat chart, no manipulation, no recent spike, no investor money coming into one of the best basketball cards. Probably, in my opinion, the best basketball card. To me, it's not close. This is the best basketball card of all time. The Wilt Chamberlain rookie, the Bill Russell rookie, very rare, iconic. The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie card, great. You want to look at more recent stuff, a Curry, LeBron, Kobe, some of the greats. But this is it. This is the best basketball card of all time. And none of the big money's moving into it yet. Not yet. PSA 10, there's only 24. It's a $500,000 card. When was the last sale? When was this? Oh, right now. It just sold August 28, 2025. It took a dip, but it had a weird little spike. There's quite a few more sales on this card than I would have expected. For only 24, a lot of times there's no sales in the last 2 years, but one, at least here, this doesn't include private or, off. This is just what they track. It's a $500,000 card. So in a PSA 10, there's 24. This is my favorite basketball card of all time. I would argue it's the best basketball card of all time. What's up, Jordan? Good to see you. We stopped in to look at the Jeff Wilson live. Let's fast forward. He's still doing the same.
Jacob on the Steelers.
This is listed at trade night. It is clearly not a trade night. I could rewind to see. Okay, so in the beginning, fair, there's some trading, but it all leads to their big shebang. Let's sell and break. And there's 202 people in this live with 400,000 subscribers. If you didn't already think something was fishy, off, weird, a failing channel, bro, we have 6,000. This channel has 6,000 subscribers, and currently there's 66 people in here. Yes, it's fine, but how about 400,000? I'm not saying we're doing amazing, great. Thank you for being here. I enjoy it thoroughly. 197 watchers on 401,000 subscribers. That's insane. That's insane. I do want to rewind to see what the trade night looked like. It looked, most of the video was this trade. More recently, they've built it up to the break.
The Bird.
Now he's using market movers on his screen. Who was recently doing that? They must watch me. Is this normal for them? I don't feel like this view here is normal for them. Is somebody watching the professor?
One of those that sold in the wild.
Hey, by the way, I'm talking shit. Although this is who's been doing this the last 3 weeks.
All right. Well, he's doing that.
Good. That's the problem.
Yeah,
There it is again. It's
Right
also a
now.
nice. It's also a nice. It's so boring. This is so bad. We'll watch about a minute or two. I can already tell it's really bad. And that's why 200 people are there. I lost my train of thought, but this is terrible.
To see what he might be interested in. See if there's anything around that $200, $190. What he priced that card out. The Puka. Let me bring that over. The color wheel.
We're gonna use kids to sell our business. We're gonna use kids to sell our business. We're gonna use kids to sell our business, and we don't give a fuck.
All right, so here's the card of mine, guys, that he picked out.
Take your card and
So I probably have a little. Let me see if I can find.
Joe Mouth. You know that? That's how I feel about it.
If you're too mad, what the rock is cooking.
I can't stand this content. It irks me. First of all, it's terrible. Second of all, it's what sports books do. Sports books try to get you in creative, fun ways. Hey, come bet with us and we'll give you $200 free on your first bet. Hey, come to my trade night. You get to participate in our break. We'll make you some good deals. Let's make it good. Let's make sure these kids get in on it. But at least the sports books, you have to be 18 plus, and still kids 19, 18, 20 can still get screwed. But this is just, I hate it. And everyone's doing it right now. Lazy, repetitive, boring as shit. You go watch a Talon Sports Cards, Talon Breaks, goddamn video, Card Kings. It's all the same. They're all having, it's all, we got to use kids to try to make this happen. This is our last effort. The adults are onto it. The adults don't watch us. They don't like us. So now we're going to use kids all day. It makes us look good. It gets them into it. Let's give them free things. Let's get them hooked. And then they come buy from me. They buy from me.
His name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
In the chat.
I believe in.
I would assume you would say there should be. Should there be, and maybe not. Should there be an age limit to enter a break? I don't even want to go say how, just keep it on breaks. I don't even want to say to go to the card shop, buy a box or buy a box. But how about the breaks are so gimmicky? They're so instant. Any breaking room, we've seen it. We'll go watch one here in a minute. They're all impulse. They're all preying on a certain type of customer. Not all. Let's not say all. That's not fair. Many. A portion. A large portion.
Find anything on that Puka, see if that's moved at all since I priced that. That's the Puka color wheel. Yeah, so the last raw did 229.
Yeah, so the last raw did 229. Okay, let's see.
That's on Veriswap?
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you what. When I do my Veriswap segment in a little while, I'll call that up on the screen for you. You're welcome. All right, so I got the $10 and I got to get that Shaq card.
Sorry.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Good seeing you again. Good doing a trade deal with you. Awesome. All right, guys. First trade deal of the night down. Let me see in the YouTube chat what people thought of that trade deal. Nate,
he very rarely, at least in his I've never had a conversation with him, but in his interviews, Ziggy told me I said he's yelling. Fair. It never feels like a genuine tone of voice. It never feels just like you're getting real Jeff. You're getting, all right, who bid it? Let's go. $10. Thank you for the trade. And it's just so, it doesn't feel like a real person.
Veriswap, Nate in the YouTube chat is asking for the link to Veriswap. We can bring that back up on the screen, actually.
Maddie, I appreciate that, bro. But almost no one says that. I do appreciate that a lot. It's 17 different things at once almost. So that thank you.
Actually, Phil, if you want to bring the QR code back up on the screen. But all you need to do is go to the App Store on your phone and search for Veriswap, or you can scan.
Another shill. Here how much of this trade night is sponsored and just pushing a product?
And that code in the corner of your screen right now, or go to Veriswap.com. And when you register,
you know what you're not going to hear on my channel? If you register now, I'm going to give you a free $20 to kiss my ass.
use promo code SCI. That's going to get you $15 in free Veriswap credit. I will be live on Veriswap here trading with you guys at 6:30 Eastern. So a little bit.
We don't care. Is this still live? Let's see how many viewers. 204, 204. God, it's going to be my dream that one Saturday night we have 220 and he's got 204. That's good with 400,000 subscribers. All right, I think it's time to move off, Jeff. What did I see in the chat? There was something interesting I thought we went to. Oh, I wanted to talk about this boxing set I ripped yesterday real quick. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Indulge. Let me have fun with it. We'll do it. Give me a minute. That's not the set. Where's the set? Right here. First of all, this is the biggest boxer in the world right now. Usyk is on top of the world right now. You can't see my face. I need a face. The Graded Grails thing is the most obvious. How do I want to phrase it's corruption, man. It's bullshit. They shouldn't do it. They see they can make more money that way. People are making money on the sale, on the mystery pack. How we need in on that. There are some other interesting aspects of that interview. I'm not going to watch the video, but I keep popping up in my head and I'm like, oh yeah, that was a good point, but I'm not going to, let's not. Anyways, Usyk's not in the product. If you were to, Topps Chrome Boxing, if you were to say the second biggest boxer after Usyk right now, probably Canelo. Canelo, not in the product. I wrote a whole long test message to fucking Geo about who's not. Terrence Crawford, not in the product. Lomachenko, not in the product. Yet they have like this person. And maybe this guy's 17-1 and has a chance of being somebody, but they don't have Shakur Stevenson. They don't have Tank Davis. There's bigger ones too I'm forgetting about, but they're basically missing Inoue. They don't have Inoue. I still haven't got to this damn text message. Where is it? I mean, they're basically missing 8 of the 10 people on the top pound for pound list, not on it. Usyk, not on it. Who else? Anthony Joshua, not in it. Deontay Wilder, not in it. This guy was in it. Jai. Who else we got here? Bivol is in it, and so is Benavidez. So maybe they have something with light heavyweight, but that was it. Canelo not in it. Lara not in it. Crawford not in it. Pretty much most of the big names. Timofey Lopez not in it. I like Gary Russell. I didn't realize he made a comeback and won a belt. He has some fast hands. He was not relevant for a long time. Tank Davis, not in it. So just most of the champions, current champions, not in it. The pound for pound, only 2 of the top 10 pound for pound guys are in the set. Yes, there's people like Bruce Carrington and Jose Ramirez and Andres Cortez. There are some decent names. Tyson Fury's in the set. Oh, Jake Paul leads the way. Ooh, we got some older fighters, Roy Jones Jr., but the current list of the big name fighters, you don't have Canelo, you don't have Usyk, you don't have Crawford. What are we doing? What are we doing here? It does have Bivol. I'll give him that. But a lot of the biggest fighters right now didn't make this. Anthony Joshua, Deontay, they didn't make this list. And then there's just people nobody knows. I mean, it's just, there's some names here that are just garbage. So that was I think there are some decent things. I think wasn't Mayweather in it. Lennox Lewis is in it. Sheamus. They have some decent older fighters in this set, but it's only 100 cards. That's very traditional. I collect, I have boxing sets. That's very traditional for current or since 1990 boxing sets is for them to be only 100 cards. So I'll give it a shout. I like that it's only 100 cards. I hate the checklist. The checklist is dog shit. The people in this, out of the 100 cards, 75 of them you've never heard of or don't want. Sugar Ray Leonard. So again, some of the older fighters, someone said they got a Butterbean, or Charles said there's Tyson, Mayweather, De La Hoya. Sure, but where are the fighters of today? Where are the guys that are selling tickets now? They're not on this list. Canelo has to be in this product. I can't wait. So next Saturday, I will stream. I'm going to stream every Saturday. I'll go at 5, but hell yes, that'll be a build up to the fight. The fight's at Allegiant. I'd love to go. I would have loved to went to the Pacquiao fight, but it was like, and that was at a smaller arena. T-Mobile it was $400 or $500 for the cheapest seat. And then at this Canelo Crawford, let's see what the cheapest seat is right now. If it's under $200, I'm going, but it's not going to be under $200. And then what should we do after this? Hit whatnot. I have a few more things up. We have that PSA video coming out I want to work on after this. So maybe we'll do an hour and a half rather than 2 hours. So I get to editing that. Let's go Ticketmaster. StubHub left a bad taste in my mouth one time, and I'm over it. That's how that goes. Fine tickets. I'm gonna guess $450, cheapest seat to get in the house. $348. They've come down. I mean, those seats aren't going to be good. I'd love to be there. I saw Triple G is my favorite fighter of the last 25 years. I saw him fight at the Forum, and the energy inside the building. You know, you don't get to see everything perfectly, but it happens much faster in real time. And the energy in the building is just awesome. So, you know, people say that about hockey events, but who wants to sit all the way up here for $373? It's just terrible. Who wants it? You know, who the fuck is doing that? That's crazy. It's a huge stadium, by the way. 50,000. What does the Legion hold? They spell it weird. I think, yeah, Legion Stadium capacity, 65,000 standard, 72,000 it can get up to for events such as the Super Bowl. So there's going to be a lot of people at this fight, and they paid a lot of money, and you cannot see my face again. What's up, Orlando? I think it's been a good first 30 minutes. I kind of right to it today. I didn't really wait. I jumped right in. We started with, you know, the
All right, Reese, what did you just do?
You got an Emerald Slab pack.
All right, let's rip it.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, this is what's happening. It's not ending. And I'm going to say my theory one more time. Business is not as good as it seems. That's why they got to pump and take the money from these companies to make ends meet. You know, these are terrible sponsorships.
All right. This is the Emerald Arena Club. Emerald football.
Shut your damn mouth.
Oh, the moment of truth.
You just made the list.
Come on.
Oh, what did they end up
Come
hitting?
on.
I didn't even remember.
Grail.
Oh,
What is that?
Jalen Hurts 3-color
Of course. When you watch this kind of stuff, I'm going to do it again. This is the only way I could get through it.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. Oh no. 5 beers. Oh no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
Just shit. Of course, you got a Jalen Hurts, one of the biggest names in NFL right now. Just won a Super Bowl. Was it a rookie patch auto in a what is this card, anyways?
RPA to 50.
What?
Oh, that's totally. Well, that's 3 now. So we got the one with Jim Rome, we got the one with Teapot, and now we have this one. Go rip Arena Club Slab, and I promise you, it doesn't go as good for you. And if it does, you're just gonna chase that high until you lose a lot of money. So we did that. Well, I wanted to get into Caitlin Clark. What is happening? What is going on? Look at this. Where's price? Value. No, I want price. Last sold. All right, value. Fine. Oh, they don't have the auto thing? The new ones here? Oh, that's a bummer. All right, so they don't have the new. What do they have? A $600,000 sale, $150,000 sale, a $300,000 sale. Hey, I'm sorry to say you just lost a lot of money. Stupid, dumb money. People with too much money, they don't know what's good for them, and they just lost tons of money. I don't have it in front of me here. Let's go here. Caitlin, hold up. Let's do this. Not date sold. Let's go price. The highest, June 24, 2025. This card sold for $660,000. We'll see how that ages. I'm not even hating on Caitlin Clark. Great shooter. The only woman in the WNBA that makes people watch. She's an exciting player. She's also injured for the rest of the season. $660,000. What is happening? What in the hell is going on?
Stupid idiot.
$504,000. So there's a bunch of these. They're all going to hold $500,000. This is more. The best NBA card of all time is Magic Johnson won 5 fucking championships. Sorry, this pisses me off. Larry Bird won 3 championships. They're legends. Top 10 NBA players of all time. And this stupid ass card sells for more than their rookie card in a PSA 10. There's only 24 of them. It pisses me off. It gets me going. It's so stupid. There's some manipulation or what just happened? Okay. Or idiots, people telling you to put your money where you shouldn't. This is terrible purchase. I don't care what you think about the $13 million Jordan and Kobe. How about this one? $500,000? $500,000. Do I still have the Magic up? Sure do. 24. $444,000 on August 28th, 2025. The best NBA card, the best basketball card of all time. Call in to argue me. This is the best basketball card of all time. This Caitlin Clark's not even in the top 20 best basketball cards of all time, and it sold for more than the Magic Bird. Unreal. When was this sale? This was the same day. August 28th. August 28th. Same goddamn sale. Which buy do you think is better? I know which one I think's better. I know which one has a chance to age well and which one doesn't. Even if she goes on to be great, this card's not $500,000. $366,000. Has she even been playing? I know she's injured now. She didn't play in the All-Star game. She hasn't even been playing. These cards are selling for this price. This one's a little bit further back. March 29, 2025. $366,000. It makes that Gary V card we looked at yesterday start looking like a deal. This is insane. We got another one. It's not done yet. I don't know what it sold for. When did it? Oh, this little WWE soundboard plays with my screen sometimes. I don't like it. $317,000 a month ago. What is happening? Come on. Charles, I know you buy into new stuff. Stop it. That's my best advice for you, my friend. All of this is at the magnifying glass where it's very easy to see. It's all this. It's all overpriced. It's all going to lose money. Go spend it smarter. Spend it more, spend it wiser. Go buy if you want a good boxing card, go buy the Roy Jones Jr. autograph rookie for $80. Doesn't get any better. Beautiful. And I know you don't get the thrill of opening some. It's not as exciting, but financially, it's going to save you a lot of money. Financially, it's really going to save you a lot of money. And Charles, I'd love you to call in and argue with me about that. But look, I mean, $275,000. The list doesn't stop. Why does she have 10, 20 cards that have all sold for over $100,000? Some over $500,000. $274,000, June 14th, 2025. Is it the same dumbass like Shine buying all of these cards? So hopefully they can keep their cards propped up and good, relevant, because they spent too much on her rookie season the first year. So now they got to go way big now. I don't know, man. 200. I'm not going to click everyone. 244, 200. Can you see it? Yes. 234,000, 211,000, 175,000, 159,000. Oh my God. What a fucking joke. I mean, that's a problem. People are going to lose their ass, and then they think it's going to stay exploding. They think once people lose money like this, they want to keep putting money there.
Put them in a body bag!
So dumb. So dumb. So that's my Caitlin Clark rant. $84,000 for this. Why? $84,000 feeds so many kids in India. I'm playing. $84,000 buys you a damn nice car. It puts a damn huge down payment on a house. Start a good business, $84,000. Instead, we're going to put it into this terrible investment. Terrible investment right here. What else I got up? Oh, Ohtani. I was oh. I believe in Ohtani. I definitely believe. I mean, he's worldwide pitcher, hitter, did it like nobody else. But this chart, it's built in. Some of it's built in. It worries me that it's so high. Why will is it a smart buy now? Probably not. He's at his peak. He's been at his peak for a minute. People have been putting money there. But Caitlin's this card sold for about the same price as the Caitlin Clark. In what world is Caitlin Clark has proven is Shohei Ohtani? In what world? Good luck with that purchase. Good luck with the Caitlin Clark purchase. Holy shit. PA, I want to see this. This is base Bowman 9. This is it. I want to see the 10. That's selling for $40. The 10, there are 13,000 copies. Come on. 13,000 copies of this card. $131 it's selling for. It's only the rare, the stuff you will never see or hold or can't purchase. That's the only stuff that's going to lose them a lot of money too. What am I looking for? I don't know. Let's get off Otani. We interviewed the guy from PSA, sent the email, welcome to Collector's Assignment, Rocco. So that's who I interviewed today, Rocco. I'm going to cut that video, edit that video right now after the live. He shared the orientation book he still had somehow after being gone for a year. He also shared a couple more things, but we're not going to make that public. But I fully believe this dude. And based off the interview, you're going to believe also that, yeah, man, this is a former PSA employee, and he doesn't share anything crazy. There's nothing like, oh, okay, this guy's looking for certain cloud or views. None of that. And it's just interesting. It's interesting hearing some insight and some inside stuff, inside baseball from a former employee from PSA. We discuss, if you're just joining us, we discuss the work environment. We discuss discounts, which I was really surprised to hear that PSA employees can grade cards with PSA. That seems funny. That's a bit funny. A bit. The conflict of interest, maybe not. What do you think? It definitely pops in my head. Did sports cards people work at PSA? If you're here early, I'll give you a spoiler alert. No, more than half of them happen to be TCG guys. They're all Pokemon people that know shit about sports cards. $25 grade. This was a big one. This is one he kind of talked about, and it's true. The graders are making $25 an hour, and they're deciding your fate on your card, whether it's going to come back a 9 for 1,000 or a 10 for 20,000. It's decided by some 25-year-old. Yeah, no, I don't know how old the guy's going to be grading the card, but a $25 an hour paycheck is doing this, and these guys are working overtime and late hours and da-da-da. So, my goodness, we also get into some of Rocco's experiences. It's not a statement from PSA, nothing to do with PSA. It's just his experience working at the company. $25 an hour is pretty good depending where you live, Sports Card Queen. So, if you know, PSA is in Orange County, California. Orange County, California is one of the most expensive places to live in the country. So when you factor in where the company is, Orange County, California, I mean, they're paying almost $5 a gallon for gas, $4.50 for gas. I don't know the current price right now because I don't live there, but it is very expensive. My brother lives there. You get $2,500, gets him a studio apartment in Irvine. You know, I mean, it's very expensive to live in Orange County. I'm going to say Orange County, California. It's very expensive to live in California. So $25 an hour there is far different if you're making $25 an hour probably in Nashville or somewhere else in the country. But it's not. It's $25 an hour is not a ton of money. I mean, it's to some yes, to some no. But that's what we do. That's what we go over in the interview, and I'm going to try to release it late tonight or when we get out of here. The boxing, I ripped the boxing checklist. Didn't like it. We could check in on Whatnot really quick. This person is always here. It feels like, or same thumbnail maybe. I don't know. Here's the boxing. Let's take a look.
Breaks, baby. Nice. Hell yeah. Congrats there.
We just talked about it real quick. The checklist is garbage. I mean, yeah, there's Floyd Mayweather. There's 8 of the 10.
Right. 150 back there. Alberto Lopez Rook. Then we got
Was
Robson,
that Temufa Lopez?
Lennox
He wasn't on the
Lewis on the
checklist.
silver.
That wasn't him.
78 of 150. Andy Cruz. Nice. Giovanni.
Oh, I just want to see if Lopez is on here because I didn't think he was.
On the future stars.
But yeah, most of the champions are not on here.
When
Usyk is
Cruz
not
was
on here.
80.
Canelo's not in here. It's just missing a lot of the current big name boxers. Most of them. But it has Jake Paul.
Right.
It has this, but I won't say that. It has her.
Oh, well, there's Brian Norman.
Oh, what a huge card.
Just pops out of nowhere like crazy all the time. Brian Norman going to JJ. Let's go, JJ.
Little $10 card.
Junior auto.
$5.
Needs to work on his auto. Emmanuel, nice.
Like this guy has no idea who any of these people are. Look, I like boxing. This guy has no clue who any of these people are. I mean, I had to look some of them up, and sure, some of them are on the rise. Some of this is, but none of the big fighters are in there. Very few. Bivol's in it. Benavidez is in it. Outside of the only 2 in the top 10 pound for pound that are in it. The other 8 not.
This hit is still live.
No Anthony Joshua. No Deontay Wilder. Lomachenko. I mean, it's just a shit checklist.
Is Charlie Sheehy.
Oh, did I not pin it today? Let me go pin it real quick. Here, I'll share it right now. Let's get Charles in here. Anyone else want to call in? Feel free, ask some questions, bring the heat, debate. Call-ins welcome. Let me pin that. I meant to do that the first 2 minutes. I got a little distracted. There it is there. Hey, what's up? Let's go sports cards. And let me go pin that real quick. Give me 2 seconds here. We'll put back on the whatnot. But I just, it's the checklist is shit.
Sky Nicholson to 25.
As long as there's a Mayweather auto to chase.
95 out of 225. Civ, we take that, baby. And back to back. Back to back.
Back to back, of course.
I like that Sky Nicholson to 25.
Shut your damn mouth.
That's pretty cool. Definitely need some more low numbered stuff. 5 to 10.
Hey, what's up, Charles? Give me one. I assume that, Charles. I heard the dot, but give me 1 second. I'm going to pin the comment.
Fire, not gonna lie.
All right. I think Charles ripped this product, so maybe he's calling in to talk about it. But here, let's mute this. And let's bring in Collector Charles. Give me 2 seconds. You're there. We'll go here. What's up, Charles? How you doing?
Oh, not much. Just apparently the card noob here, according to the commenter. No. So, I mean, yeah, I've gotten back in the hobby in the last 3 months. I actually missed what was going on. How come? What was the whole thing about Charles this or something?
When you came in, I was talking about or I thought you were here. I mean, I thought you heard. I was just saying, I think the way you spend your money in the next year is going to change in cards.
Oh, yeah.
I would guess.
100% it will. Yeah. It's already changing as we speak. Like, I'm not spending anywhere near as much on, like, box product. Like, I buy a lot of stuff on eBay now because I just want the cards instead of just hoping I get that big hit. You know what I mean? That lasted about a month, and then I realized it's a money pit, and it's not going to happen. You know, I got this. It's a K card, Shota Yamanaga. It's a beautiful card, $85. You know,
today, and how about in 2 months?
It don't matter because I like it and it's in my PC. I'm not going to resell it, so I'm happy.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you prefer to curate your PC though, instead of just like whatever you get in the box or the break?
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not.
Okay. Oh, you bought that card as a single.
My thing is, I'm willing to spend $100, maybe even $200 to get a few packs of a card instead of buying a whole hobby box for $500 or $600 and getting nothing out of that either. It's less bulk and stuff like that. So once those cards get on eBay and stuff, like if I see a Mike Tyson autograph from Topps Chrome Boxing, I'll probably bid on it.
How often? I mean, the majority of the time you lose, I would expect.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, I lose. I'm aware of what I lose, but I'm also looking at how. Oh, there's Ziggy. There he is.
I don't like most breakers. I do like Gio. I think he talks it how it is. Most people are just a shill. They're fake. They won't say how it is. It's not real.
Oh,
even
yeah.
Ziggy, sometimes you could be a little biased. But sure, speak up for Gio at least, or some of the good breakers, sure. But 80% of them are We need Ziggy to call in.
Yeah, Mike Petty, I agree with you. It is a shit ton of money. That's why I'm not wasting as much on it anymore. You know, I don't spend as much money.
But Mike's right. After the year, I think, let's say, I don't know. For me, I can only speak for myself. I'd much rather just go find the card I want and buy it.
Right.
But you're right. It's maybe not. It's just not as entertaining or exciting for some.
Or when it's a brand new product, it's hard to find because they're not listing it yet. So
I just hate the brand new. The brand new product is gonna.
I did not realize that many people were missing out of that product. I looked at it and saw Roy Jones Jr., Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson. I thought, okay, I like those.
There's some big names. There are some big names.
Yeah. But Jake Paul was a red flag. That's the first one. I'm like,
you got the Butterbean.
I like Butterbean. I think it's a niche card.
So how much did you spend into the boxing break to get the Butterbean?
$200.
Ziggy says the PSA portion was boring. Hey, the video will come out and you can decide for yourself. It's a 2-hour live. Is everything going to be amazing? Ziggy, call the fuck in. Add to the show.
Call in.
Everyone wants you to call in.
But yeah, my PC collection will be in the dollar bin. Look, my PC collection will be just fine. Don't worry about my collection. Mind your own business.
How about your finances?
I'm good. I have a good steady job.
I don't care about the PC. You're going to lose money. I'm not
going to go broke. I'm not going to lose my car. I'm not going to lose my ass. I'm not buying impeccable. I'm buying a $129 hobby box. I'm not buying a $2,000 impeccable box.
So the thing that Chris Sewell mentioned a couple times in his videos, people are having fun. So for you, it's fun.
It's fun. It's fun, and I had the resources to do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I'm not crazy, you know. And
I think
like
Mike's giving you good advice, though. He's being more straight than me because I'm being nice, but he's not wrong. I don't think Mike's wrong.
Take a month off and save the money. I'm saving money. I'm doing fine. I promise you guys, I'm doing just fine. I don't have child support. I don't have any of that nonsense.
And you're good because you're representing a breaker, which all of us are not a huge fan of. So it's good to hear someone from the other side a little bit. You're
Right.
not a breaker, but someone that's buying into breaks.
Look, 8 out of 10 of them are bad. They really are. They're only after your money. They don't give a shit about the product. There's some out there who just like to do what they're doing because they just want to see people get good cards and they hope they get them. Most of the time they don't, but they're not like saying we're getting the best cards. We're going to get all the big hits. You know, it's fine. Everything's fine.
We'll say in 9 months when we're still talking,
Yeah,
you won't be breaking anymore.
probably not. Honestly.
Hey, okay, all right.
Why would I? I mean, if I get the cards I want, why is there a need to go and break and get into cards? I only do that because if there's a product I want and there's nothing listed on eBay yet, I'll try to see if I can get it in a break. If I can't, I can't. I don't spend $1,000 on it. I'll throw $200 at it, but I'm not going to throw $2,000 at it. Unless I have content like Pac-Man. Okay, if I'm making a hell of a ton of money streaming and stuff like that, then yeah, of course I'll go and spend money and try to rip and then post it on there and everyone can make fun of me. But,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't have that going on, so I'm spending my money that's not on bills I can spend on cards, and I'm happy with it. So
Eventually you'll spend wise. I'm a little disappointed. I was up 10-0, 11-0. My dumbass forgot to start Paul Skeens, and all of a sudden it's Saturday and I'm down 5-7 in the playoffs.
well, I started Xavier Worthy, so he was out the first play of the game yesterday.
This is the baseball playoffs, but yes, football. God damn it. I'm a little frustrated about it. Sorry no, football's back. Who is your NFL team?
I don't know what that means, Mike Petty. 8 out of 10 times 100 equals what? A pile of shit.
Well, yeah, what he's saying is if 8 out of 10 times you lose, 80,
No,
times
8
that
out of
by
10
100.
breakers. 8 out of 10 breakers are bad in that they just want your money. The two that I'm saying 80% of breakers suck. I go with the 20% that don't suck. I don't get into every break. That's what I'm saying.
You're not going to win any of us over, though, on the breaks. Not even Ziggy.
No, I
Let's
don't
get
want you-
Ziggy on
no.
here.
I'm not winning anyone over on breaks. I'm not saying please do breaks. I'm just saying it's what I choose to do. And I agree with you on a lot of your takes on this. That's why I'm here and that's why I call in.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
not
I'm trying to, I guess where I will reach out is I do think some people just have fun with it, and people are allowed to spend their money to have fun how they want. For cards, I don't think it's smart, but you're also, again, you said you're buying smaller portions. You're not buying in big breaks. You're not, but if you
I'm
say
not
with
that
the card
sucker
thing,
that
you're going to
everyone's
find, I don't know. I enjoy the research of, hey, this card pop count or this card or looking at, this is a deal. So I don't know, maybe the way you enjoy it will evolve and maybe it won't, but by how you're saying it, I think you think it will.
That's what I'm saying. Like I look at things and I do experiments like social experiments. Like I have to see things for myself. I don't take anyone's word for anything. I have to see things for myself. And when I get into breaks and experience it myself, I'm like, okay, yeah, some of these people are right.
Do you own any old cards, or is your collection all new cards?
I have some old cards. I got a 55 Ernie Banks just 2 weeks ago at my card shop.
Keep buying the old cards. Far better purchase.
Yeah, I love it. I love my Ryan Sandberg autograph. It's his rookie card. It's an authentic autograph. I got a Joe Montana rookie card. I've got a lot of my old PC from, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway. Got a few Kobe rookies. I have old stuff.
Charles, before I let you go, make your best case to why Ziggy should call in right now.
I really can't make a case, to be honest with you.
Just tell him to come in. No, we want to have a chance. Let him be negative. It's good. It's good. I want
to buy a vintage card to me and wait. It's like watching grass grow. I can buy a modern break and have 5 plays to make, sell, grade, crack, hold, trade. Well, I mean, if you're doing it that way, I guess, it's the thrill. It's that dopamine rush. But I'm just as happy looking at, a cool card that I like from a player that I root for. Like Pete Crow Armstrong. He's my favorite player right now. I have some of his cards. He plays for the Cubs. It's my favorite team.
Ziggy, here's the problem with that take, and I wish you would call in. I'm not gonna hate. We'll talk, but here's my problem with this. The sell crack hold trade is it creates a shit culture. You're doing this all because you want to profit now, and you're normally doing this with the hype player, Pete Armstrong, Crow. You're just mentioning Crow Armstrong. It's normally it's a card that normally is going to lose value. You're doing that with. You're not doing that with the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're not doing it with the Willie Mays. You're doing that with the modern Caitlin Clark, and then you let the other person take the loss. So I don't understand why Ziggy, this way you put it, to me, it makes it seem as if you're just so comfortable with selling a shit product. That's where I'm at with it. You're way too comfortable in this method, in your little method described here. That's what they're doing with the modern quarterbacks. And look what happened with Kyle. There's just so many. You're too comfortable with this formula and giving your customer a garbage product. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's yes. Call in, Ziggy. Come on now.
Yeah,
Charles,
Kaboom's and downtowns are not going to be worth a shit in 2 years, if that. Caitlin Clark's going to be another Zion Williamson. How's that for a hot take?
I hope it's not that bad, but hey, they're saying call
either,
in.
but they're spending a ton of money on it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's worth more money. More money. You're right. Hey, fair.
She's gonna have like $60,000 or something like that.
Come again?
Was it 60,000 on that card or something crazy?
Caitlin Clark, 600,000.
Okay, you can get a Mantle, a PSA 4 or 5.
A lot.
I will take a Mickey Mantle PSA 4 or 5 for that any day of the week.
660 grand. Again, you can get the Magic Bird, Dr. J, and PSA 10. There's only 24 of them for $500,000, 444,000. So, yeah, it's insane.
I will take that all day long as opposed to a Caitlin Clark logo woman. I'm sorry. I like Caitlin Clark. I don't want that card for that much money. No, absolutely not. You're clout chasing at that point. You're just saying I bought it because I can buy it. You're collecting it.
I feel like there's some weird manipulation. It goes that high. That's correct. Or just hype and FOMO.
It's a one of one, guys. It's a one of one. There's so many variations of a one of one card. It's sad. That's why I don't really take the one of one that seriously.
Charles, keep calling in, man. I enjoy talking with you, and you're helping the show.
Well, I hope so. I hope I'm helping or contributing.
Oh no, whatever they say. No, for sure. You did. It's a quick conversation. 10 minutes. It's always another perspective, a different angle. If we get a couple more like Charles, it make for an interesting show. Yeah.
Ziggy, call in, man. Call in.
Hey, that's what I wanted you to say. That's what I wanted you to say. Charles, have a good night.
All right. See y'all.
Bye. Yeah, so we got NFL tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. I don't want to get into the bets. You would just go watch something on betting if you wanted that. I wanted to not go as long today because I want to edit the video. I want to make sure I get that video out tonight. I'm 5-6 now. I was up 10-0, 11-0. Even if I pitch Paul Skeens, I'd still be losing quality starts. I'd probably be winning whip and I'd be winning strikeouts. That's 3 fucking categories. I'm very annoyed with myself. I didn't make anything stupid other than that. The best pitcher in baseball, I didn't play. I can still win. Now it's 5-7 again. I mean, I have one guy pitch. I know you don't care, but it's the playoffs. I've been in this league 20 years. It's $150, 12 owners. I'm just curious what my pitcher's doing. 5 1/3, 6 Ks. He pitched all right. He didn't get the quality start, 6 innings. So it's 5 1/3 and it's top of the 6. Give me that quality start. Oh, do we got Ziggy? It's not Ziggy, but it's somebody. Somebody new. It is Ziggy. Let's go. All right, Ziggy. Let's have fun. What should we have as our background? Let's make it Whatnot your favorite. Ziggy, no. What's going on?
What's up, man? Can you guys hear me okay?
Can hear you wonderfully.
Okay, excellent. I'm in the garage, so that's why I have no camera and stuff, so forgive me. I just wanted to call in to give you kind of perspective from a buyer of breaks on why people buy into breaks and how they make money. Sound fair?
I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. I would say you're talking about it. That's too much of a generalization. Some people buy into breaks.
I'll say a lot of people do. Like you like poker, right? You follow poker. You've watched the movie Rounders, right?
Yeah, but I don't see a comparison to poker and card breaking at all.
Okay. Let me just follow me. But you're familiar with Rounders, right? Remember the movie Rounders where they sit near the poker table?
I played a lot of poker. I know Rounders. Pay him his money.
And one of the comments they make is you have a guy who comes in there. He's at the conference, the convention. He has $100. He's sitting down. He's playing that night. He's going to play for an hour. He's going to play for 5 hours. But at the end of the time he leaves, he's not leaving with money. He's going to go all in on a crazy hit. He's going to chase something wild. He's not playing to win.
Well, those are bad poker players.
But that's the reality, right? If you hang around poker, you know that.
But you also understand those kind of poker players lose their bankroll and stop playing.
but they're not poker players, so right? They're just entertainers enjoying.
Okay, all
right?
right.
So
It's
I have a
something, but
conference.
it's also something they think. I don't think it's entertainment. I think they think, because I played poker. I was around the scene. A lot of people think they could beat the game. They have an ego. They're better than
Well,
everyone.
I'll tell you, I've been that guy. For example, as an East Coast guy, dude, the only time I could ever play poker, because that's my home game, was going out to Vegas or Atlantic City. And when I was out there, I'd go in with $100 and I'd go in there to play the $100. And at the end, yeah, I'd play the mentality. Unless I win $1,000, I'm going to play to lose.
But Ziggy, I want you sitting at my table then.
I know, but again, it's an entertainment value for me. I'm there getting drunk, drinking beers. I'm at a conference.
Fair.
You follow that? Right. So understand.
But I would say that's
I'm
not
just saying.
everyone buying into breaks. You can't say that's everyone buying into breaks.
Hold on. Don't jump the gun.
Okay, all right.
That make that rationalization. There are people out there. And we also recognize there's a shark at the table who feeds on those people. He's waiting for the guy. He can tell the guy he's got a small stack pushing, who's not sitting there. His girlfriend's calling him, right? We all recognize that. Those are the sharks. They understand the game. Same things in breaking. In other words, there are guys who in PYT breaks, when the drop comes for the number one prospect in Bowman, they're going to go at Blaise and every other breaker, and they're going to buy up that team. Okay? You know why? Because if they get that team in 10, 20 cases, they are going to do very well. They're likely going to hit the big autos, the big hits, the refractors. They're casting a large...
Ziggy, I don't disagree with you on this.
Right?
But
And
I also think there's 29 other people in the break.
But this is what's always fueled breaking, is my point.
Yeah, oh sure, is the gamble of hitting the big hit.
No, it's not gamble, it's the strategy, right? And these guys do this across the board on everything, right? This is mainly in PYT, I'll say that too. Right?
I will say I've heard different theories.
So let me say this too. If you want to complain about breaking being gambling, I look at anybody getting to a random break as that's absolutely gambling. What the hell are you doing? That to me is crazy. And at the same time, I love the hobby, and I'm not going to sit here and criticize other people for breaking. But me personally, I think random is crazy. I don't understand it.
Ziggy,
right?
let me give you my take then.
Yeah.
Because I've been buying cards and been in cards for a long time. And what happened for me was that breakers came in and I can't now buy a box, and I can't now have the fun I liked. You know, for my birthday, sure, we'll go spend $200 on a box I want to open, and it's fun. But now, you know, everything. So for someone like on the opposite end who doesn't want to be in breaks, what's that? I don't know. For someone that doesn't want to be in breaks.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it ruined it really changed everything.
Let me ask you something. So I understand that, because I used to be that too. In fact, it's funny story, dude. Pac-Man, you guys were cracking on Pac-Man. I used to follow Pac-Man on YouTube back in 2016 and 17. Him and I used to get in first off the line breaks, and I'd follow him. He'd post his out, and I'd comment mine. I'd post mine out. Like, he was fun to follow because I just wanted to watch that content, right? So I remember him way back in the day, and I used to love my boxes too. But what happened was, I realized instead of spending $300 on a box, I would just, again, I started thinking this mathematically. I don't want all these other players. I don't know what to do these extra cards. I really only want this rookie. And for me, it was my boys wanted the Warriors and we wanted the Thunder. Okay. So I just started buying the breaks, the Warriors and the Thunder. And this is 2015 to 17. I was in Mojo breaks, late, and all these big breakers, right? Jaspy. These guys know Ziggy now. I was in their breaks. Okay. Never sold cards at all, by the way, at that time. Didn't sell cards in 2017, 18. But it was simply because I couldn't afford a box anymore and I could get in a break. And here's the fun thing too. My sons and I really enjoy, dude, watching the break, whether it's a replay or in the live, and watching the hits come out. Even the point we would laugh at other guys who we'd watch the guy who spent the $500 on the big team. And remember when KAT was the chase and they'd buy the Timberwolves for like $1,000 and we'd watch that break and nothing came. My son's like, I can't believe some guy spent $1,000 and got skunked. Like, we were entertained. But we loved it, man. And we had nothing to do with buying or selling. We were just buying our teams because we could not buy a break. We couldn't buy a box. You see what I'm saying? So there are people.
That's fine. That's not going to change my mind on how I think.
No, I understand.
I'm just fair what you said. I still not going to change my mind.
Your mind, man. I'm just sharing with you that here's the reason when you wanted to go crazy.
Oh, we got another third caller. Let's get to him. But Ziggy, it's also one of my biggest frustrations. I don't mind how Gio does it. A lot of this stuff is, and they give it all a bad name, is pushed so disgustingly. The whatnot ads, the arena club ads, the some of these way they run their room. It's a huge turnoff to the 20-30% good ones.
So let me just say before you get the next guy on there, I understand that. So, for example, dude, I've been involved in breaking for a long time. Let me also say this too. I'm not a breaker. You're not going to see me in front of a camera breaking very often, right? I'm a behind the scenes guy, but I felt the same way. I was very put off by the backyard breaks and these glam and the wheels and everything else. And that's one of the reasons I got involved in it recently. But getting involved in it, I realized two things. There is a percentage of the market that just wants that. It's their mentality. They want the wheel. And I've even had people explain to me the rationality, the mental, and the gamble behind that. And there are those who like the PYT and they have their favorite breaker and he's on Facebook. And I'll tell you right now, dude, there's a lot more of that second part. It's unfortunate those flashy ones are the ones that we see the most. And they set a bad precedent for us. But I will say too, again, we have cameras on the most. Like if you want to criticize anybody, the breaking community takes the most criticism. Everybody hates on the breaking community. Like go back to distribution.
Yeah, because they changed the pricing of everything.
But it didn't. Because
They did change the price. No, it did
me-
change. No, let me just say it changed the pricing of the entire market.
Can I give you an example? 2017, Prism was $120 a box. And the reason I know that is first off the line, originally when it came out, was to get product to consumers at suggested retail price. You can research this. The reason first off the line was designed was to get product to people at suggested retail price because the big box breakers, which were basically Blowout and Steel City and Dave and Adams, they were the ones who were inflating everything. Because before you had breakers, you had what's called the distribution channel. And what that meant was if you want 5 cases of NT, you're going to buy 50 cases of hoops. So they push so much product in this channel.
But Ziggy, the proof is in the price.
But
the price wasn't doing what it was doing then is what it's doing now.
Let me follow through with me on this. My point is back then, once those products were in those big box distributors, those prices were locked. So Prism in 2017 market was $120. You could get it for $300. Now it's like $2,000 a box. Once it's locked in, that it never comes down. When it goes to the breaker community, they've got a clock on them. They've got to move the product. Some of them can sit it, but most of them, vast majority, have cash flow, have to sell and move through product. They don't have the luxury to sit on it. And if they can't sell it, what do? They're going to discount it. So let me just say this too. If you want to get involved in a breaker, you're more likely to get a discount from a breaker than you ever will from a local card store. You can't go to a local card store and say, hey, can I get that box for $250? Like my favorite one is your guy Burbank, who sits there telling you about he's selling a box for $250. Well, yeah, he gets it at X dollars. He's selling it for $250. He won't ever sell it for less than that. Well, as a breaker, if we have to move product and you make me an offer and you want to do a single or what's a personal, I will take offers. Breakers will move product. Right? We are more likely to
so let me give
local card stores.
Ziggy, you're helping me for my opinion. So sure, the breakers are the distribution. The real criminal here, the real person that the manufacturers got greedy. They want the breakers to be the distributors. That's what they found, and it's working well for them. But I hate the new product. It's all the same. There's way too much of it. So maybe that's where I could tell you. I think that the product these breakers are pushing are dog shit. That is where it's at. I don't like the product. I think the product's not going to hold value in a long time, and I think most people lose. Sure, you're going to talk about some sharps. I've even heard sharps get kicked out. I've heard that there's whales in Asia or China that get tabs for some of these guys. You know, they don't pay. They're on a tab, and the big funnel hits get funneled to them. I hear all sorts of things. So someone said you're right. So I'm not discounting anything you said, but I hear a lot of shit about different things all the time. You know, so it's hard. There's so many different angles and levels, and it's fair that you're sticking up for a portion and your portion. That's what you do. That's how you see it.
I will stick up for the other parts too, guys. I really will. I love this hobby. I think I'll say one thing, guys. Before recently, we didn't attack the insides of the hobby the way we're doing right now. It's like before COVID, I think everybody kind of got along, the breakers, the vintage, the more modern. We all kind of respected each other in some weird way. After COVID, it's like so attack. The breakers are the problem. No, it's these guys. No, it's not. There's no I don't know, man. Anyway, I love your show. And I also just quickly say, I did think your interview with Gio was the best interview. I was commenting on some other things.
Hey, all right.
I love your show. I'm going to drop off again. Really do appreciate you, man.
Ziggy, thank you for calling in, Ziggy.
Hey, thank you for having me in. Have a good
day. Hey, Blue Red Master, thanks for being patient. How you doing?
Hey, you hearing me right?
Yes, sir.
You hearing me all right?
We can hear you pretty good.
Alrighty. I really don't like.
Let's hear it.
I really don't like the NFT type stuff. Like $500 digital cards. Like it's like super dumb.
Something like V-Friends? I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
No,
NFT
I'm
type.
talking about the NFT stuff.
Oh yeah,
The
that I'm
NFT
not in. I
cards.
agree. NFTs are, yeah. Why the hell would you want one of those? Anything else, Blue Red Master?
Yeah,
You want to add? You waited
because
for a
I've
while.
been
Oh, go ahead.
yeah. So I've been buying like modern stuff recently because I really like that stuff, and I've also wanted to like get some more Legion of Boom stuff in.
All right. Well, thanks for calling. Where are you? What state are you out of? All right, that was kind of a miss. Hey, thank the guy for calling. Not sure what the hell we were talking about there. NFTs, Legion of Boom. What the fuck was going? What did I just? He waited that whole time to say that? Sorry, bro. I don't know who that is, and sorry I'm hating, but that was a interesting call. Hour 15. I don't have much else. We talked about the boxing checklist. We talked about the interview. I'm going to go edit right now. Ziggy says is boring. Fair. It's still an interview with the PSA employee. It'd be interesting if nothing. We got Instagram. We looked at Jeff. Oh, let's do this. I haven't seen this. Let's just look at his first question and we'll kind of take his comment and see where that runs. But I'm kind of winding down here for the day. I want to go edit that video.
Well, here, baseball card collector, investor, dealer in that order. Welcome everyone. Question and answer time. Thank you.
Chris makes great videos, genuine dude, been in the hobby forever. What's up, Steven? If you have not checked out his channel, you should. And, sometimes a little dry, but very, very good knowledge in his content.
Thank you, everyone, for submitting questions. I got a lot, so I won't be able to get to them all, but I picked out some here to go into some depth. We'll start everyone sent by Micro. I wanted to get your thoughts on people who have a card.
Fuck, that's hella long. Oh my god. All right, we'll hammer through. We're only gonna watch one question, but that is a long ass question.
Card collections that are not shared publicly. As someone who has not actively collected for about 20 years now, I almost feel guilty not sharing my collection with others. With the digital world we live in today, there seems to be a lot of outside pressure to get everything graded or sell your collection or post your cards on social media for likes, when my collection just sits in a box under my bed, literally the same way I kept my cards in a shoebox under my bed as a kid 35 years ago. Even though I've built a very nice collection over the years, I think there's something to be said for collections that never see the light of day outside of being taken out a few times a year to reminisce. What are your thoughts? So for me, it's a very easy one. Like, you owe absolutely nothing to anybody regarding.
Yeah, I don't do with you. Most collections could sit there. Yeah, you don't need to put it online. You don't need to put it out there. I completely agree.
How you want to collect and how you want to hobby. If you want to keep your cards in a shoebox under the bed and only look at them once a year, you are 100% free to do that.
Yeah, don't be peer pressured into having to do with your cards what other people think. Yeah, Chris is a real one.
And you should feel absolutely no guilt whatsoever.
Hopefully the second question is better. I didn't love his opening question. He's still going on about that? These questions are long. Ooh, too long for me. Too long. We could do IG and get out of here.
Whoever buys this $1 juice box is going to get a $100 Joe Montana card. What do you think?
I think we're at a card show and you're selling juice.
Right in the hole. We got the juice. Would you like some juice for $1? No? Hello. Would you like any juice? No.
Shut your damn mouth.
Juice for $1?
That's great card content. This was just a great video about cards. Sports cards are exploding. West Coast cards, so they really want to push that narrative. They really want to sell it.
All right, Reese, what did you just do?
No.
Run, T, run!
The
No.
desk, like it fell behind the desk on the heater, and because it was winter and the heat was horrible in here, he always had it on full blast, and it literally melted the slab up and around itself.
All right.
I've noticed a really worrying trend recently of people not knowing how to negotiate well on sports cards and, more importantly, not being considerate to others at all.
Oh, I wonder why. I wonder how the hell come why that would be going on.
I've been getting so many messages on eBay, here on Instagram, saying, what's your best? What's the absolute lowest you can do on this card? What's the best you can do? When I already have an asking price listed. If someone doesn't have an asking price, for sure, ask, hey, what are you looking up for on this card? But otherwise, just send your offer unless you're incredibly off. If I see a card listed for $1,000 on eBay, I'll send an offer for 800 or
Collector finds one of one from Dollar Bin Shop. Tries to charge $30 instead. Who the hell cares? Now it's Courtyard's turn to get the kids involved. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Bow to the masters. Break it down.
All right. This case just became the most expensive JJ McCarthy card all time. How much? Put your number in the chat. How much did this fucking card sell for? I'll put my number too. What do you think? The most expensive JJ McCarthy ever. Never played a down of NFL football. How much did it go for? It definitely went more than $1. Someone says 200K. Beyond Proof, I got your card in today. Yeah, good to see you, Beyond Proof. I got the card in today that you won at Trivia Night. I will be sending it out soon. I'm going to guess 30K. UFC cards, pretty unfamiliar with. I don't like any of the new hype, shiny, promo, FOMO type stuff. I mean, maybe a John Jones rookie card could be fun. I have a Dana White autograph rookie card. It cost me $200 in a PSA slab. I think that's a steal. He doesn't have a lot. It sold for 30. Damn, I was not far off. I guess 30K, $36,000. And now we're going to, this is an advertisement. Snap to sell in alt auctions. Everything is an advertisement at these days.
Curiosity, you have much room on that?
I'll listen to an offer. I don't try to talk myself down.
Nope.
It's all good. I'd make more money on the content anyways. Oh my God, look at that. Check it out. Cards, is it? Look at all these cards. You said you want 1,600? I tell you what, I'll do 2,000 for you. Just because. Oh my God. I think we did it. Desmond Bain 1 of 1.
And as always, it's just a blessing to make our way out into the wild.
Ew. Oh, we're back with another Dom Russ 2024 football opening. Is that a downtown? Yo. Oh my God. We just got another downtown. Our 5th in this box. It's all good. I'd make more money.
Bill Belichick, North Kid handshake, then send him this. Who the fuck cares? Ladies and gentlemen, we did hour 22. Normally I go for 2 hours. I want to edit that video and get it out within the next hour or two. So that's what I'm going to do now. I think we're going to call it short Friday or Saturday here. Tomorrow's Sunday, NFL football week 1. Hell yes. Next Saturday I'll be on when the Crawford Canelo fight will go after. I'm going to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for now. We'll see how it continues to go. I'm enjoying it. Love being in here with you guys. 2 hours, hour and a half feels like 10 minutes. Hope you guys have a great day. Great weekend. I did 4 hours of paintball today, getting my body back. Yes, feels good. Felt great. A lot of fun. And yeah, hey, Bob Boozle, good to see you. Have a good night. And yeah, look out for that video here soon. Leave Collector Charles alone.